Well, good evening, racing fans. Welcome to live racing action from Grand River Raceway. Going to post in approximately 17 minutes. Let us get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note in race number 1, number 5, Life Mission, the driver will be Scott Coulter. Scott Coulter drives 5, Life Mission in the first, and number 6, Lifelong Wish. Travis Henry will drive. Travis Henry driving 6 in the first. In the second race, number 3, Danny Idea. The driver will be Robert Shepard. Robert Shepard drives the 3. And number 7, she plays for keeps. The scratch, the 7 out of the second. In race number 3, note that number 5, Flexi. The driver will be Scott Young. Scott Young drives the 5. Robert Shepard drives number 6, played by Swan. And Scott Coulter drives 7, Judge Can. Scott Coulter drives the 7. Race number 4, number 2, Barely a Secret, driver to be announced, TBA on the 2 in the 4th. Race number 5, scratched is 1, Frank's Angel. Race 5, scratch 1, Frank's Angel. Race number 6, no changes. No changes, race 6. Race number 7, number 3, Hamak Sabrina. Driver to be announced, TBA on the 3. Number 5, Betty's Bay. The driver, Scott Young. Scott Young drives 5, Betty's Bay. And races 8, 9, and 10. No changes, no changes. Races 8, 9, and 10. Those are all the changes that we have at this moment. Once again, note, race 1, Scott Coulter drives 5, and Travis Henry drives the 6. In the second race, Robert Shepard drives the 3. Scratched is number 7. Field 4 race number 1 is on parade. Number 1 is Whole Lotta Lovin'. Mark Stacy for Sean Stacy and Landmark 13 Racing. Number 2, Painted Land. Brent McDonough for Dominique Gladue and Jean Desereau. Number 3, Essential Worker. Blair Burgess for RAW Equine and James Walker and Corinne Olsen Burgess. Number 4, Golden Twist. Aaron Byron for Dave Byron and Dave Kendallin and Craig Walwyn. 5 is Life Mission. Scott Culver, Bob McIntosh and CSX Stables and Dave Boyle. Number 7 is One Smart Cookie. Scott Young for Connie Chisholm and David Chisholm. Number 6, Lifelong Wish. Travis Henry for Pam Forey and Don Scholdice. And number 8, Carrie Blue Hanover, Robert Shepard for Isabel Darvo and Hubbard Company. Field of 8, race number 1. Well, let us take a look at this field. We'll start with number 6, Lifelong Wish, and Turk Henry comes in off of a gold. Now, battled first up and was rolling along well, but really did back away in the late going. 30-3 final quarter. But that was in a gold. And Lifelong Wish, you also do see this one putting up a 58-1 solid third place finish back on June the 25th. This one's had 4 starts. That was the only top 3. But overall, Lifelong Wish, I think, shows enough overall speed. In fact, you do see this one trotting a 27-3 final quarter. July the 2nd at Mohawk, but that was in a race with some early breaks. Lifelong Wish is currently 7-5 the favorite. Number 1, Whole Lotta Lovin' and Mark Stacy for Sean Stacy. And one that makes a first career start has had 3 qualifiers to get ready. Made breaks in the first one. The second one, not her fault, an interference break. But got it all smoothened out last time out and came home in 29-3. Whole Lotta Lovin' is getting some lovin'. 2-1 on the board. Number 8, Carrie Blue Hanover. Well, has had one start and did not finish all that well, but still a mile of 202, but has to deal with the outside post position. It is the strong team of Robert Shepard and Isabel Darvo. 7-1 outside post position. There is a look at the big dog, Robert Shepard. And number 7, One Smart Cookie. First career start and qualified at Kawartha in 203-3. And the quarters got better after that 31-3 opening quarter. One Smart Cookie. Scott Culver, Connie Chisholm. 6-1. Fans have made number 6, Lifelong Wish, and Turk Henry, the 5-2 betting favorite. And then they're kind of torn at all the rest. Look at the odds from the second ranked horse on the board to the last one. There's almost no gap whatsoever. You seldom see that. That is amazing. 2-1, number 6, Lifelong Wish. Post time in a minute or two. The starting gate is rolling for race number 1. And taking up positions. Whole lot of lovin' in Painted Land on the inside with the Essential Worker in the center. Golden Twist and Life Mission to the outside. Lifelong Wish, One Smart Cookie, and Carry Blue Hanover. Field for race number 1. Is it the start of the rough? And Lifelong Mission is leaving out well with Life Mission as the field charges on into the turn and down along to the inside. Racing position to third right now is Golden Twist. Then it is back to Painted Land and One Smart Cookie, Essential Worker, and Carry Blue Hanover as the field works their way on down the backstretch, and Whole Lot of Lovin' trails the field on the race to the opening quarter. Lifelong Wish has the lead. Advantage 2 1/4. Life Mission's racing second. Golden Twist is third, and Painted Land is fourth, and then One Smart Cookie in front of Essential Worker, and back to Carry Blue Hanover, and Whole Lot of Lovin' trailing the field. And on they work on around the turn. And Lifelong Wish has the lead. Lifelong Wish in front by 2 off that 29-1 opening quarter. Life Mission is racing position to second. And then third in line is Golden Twist in front of Painted Land. One Smart Cookie is racing fifth. Essential Worker is sixth. Whole Lot of Lovin' to the outside is seventh. And then Carry Blue Hanover. Half was 101 and 2. Lifelong Wish leads for Turk Henry. Advantage right now is a length and 3/4 off that half of 101 and 2. They enter the backstretch, and now it is Lifelong Wish who leads by 3. Life Mission is second. Golden Twist third. And then Whole Lot of Lovin' to the outside is racing fourth now. And then fifth is Carry Blue Hanover. Painted Land is sixth, and then it is back to One Smart Cookie. And Essential Worker is trailing the field, but Lifelong Wish 2 to 5 on the board, and right now living up to that heavy billing and leads by about 7. They race by 3/4, 131 and 4, and racing a second as they're about to turn for home is Life Mission, and then Whole Lot of Lovin', and then it is Carry Blue Hanover. On down the stretch drive for Lifelong Wish and Travis Henry, long gone on the field, trying to hold on to second. Life Mission. Life Mission is going to finish second. Whole Lot of Lovin' is third, and Carry Blue Hanover was fourth. 2-0-1 and 1. Fans note the judges reviewing the break and stride of One Whole Lot of Lovin'. Wheeling back in front of us is number 6, Lifelong Wish, a 2-year-old royalty for life bake gelding, owned by Pam Forkey and Don Schuldeis. Pam Forkey, the trainer, Travis Henry, the winning driver. Lifelong Wish to a 1-1. Fans note the judge's ruling that number 1, Whole Lot 11, did not violate the braking regulations. Here are the first race mutual prices. Number 6, Lifelong Wish to 82.40, 220. 5 Life Mission, $7 for 21. Whole Lot 11, 320. $2 exact, $18.40 try. $32.30 superfecta, 105.15. Fans noted driver change in race number 4. Number 2, Barely a Secret, Brett McDonald. Brett McDonald drives number 2, Barely a Secret, in the 4th. the first race over a finish from the top. 367-82154. That's 367-82154. Fans, a driver change. Race 7, number 3, Hamac Sabrina, Travis Henry driving. Race 7, 3, Hamac Sabrina, Travis Henry. Field for race number 2. On parade 1, Class Elaine Precious, Ryan DeRoche for Jack Moisev and High Stakes Incorporated, and Rocky and Tony Tangretta. Number 2, Maiden's Cove, Jason Ryan for Rebecca Geisel and Rick Breyer. 3 is Dandy Idea, Robert Shepard for Bob McIntosh and Al McIntosh. 4 is Up the Credit with Art, Bruce Richardson for Jacob Murray and Jim Wilson. 5 is American Rose, Kelly Shepard for Sea of Green. 6, Twin Bee Lush, Travis Henry for Madeline Henry. 7 is Scratched. And 8 is Bird Dog, Paul McKenzie for Todd Clements and Chris Nickel. And 9 is Sparkle Farkle, Austin Surrey for Scott McNiven and Kimberly McNiven and Donald Douglas. Well, fans, let's look at this field for race number 2. We'll start with number 2, Maiden's Cove, and Jason Ryan comes in off of back-to-back wins, does Maiden's Cove, so definitely a threat. Had post 2 in each of those last 2 races and gets post 2 again. In fact, if you look at all 5 starts this year, they've all been inside 3 post positions. Maiden's Cove has that post position luck and looks to carry it forward into a 3rd consecutive win. Is 8-5 on the board, set up by Rebecca Geisel, who's having a very fine year. 10 wins in 37 starters. Others, number 6, Twin Bee Lush was a very competitive second last time out. 56 and 4 mile. That's 1 tick faster than the last start for Maiden's Cove. And Twin Bee Lush is one that can leave well. Now has to deal with post position 6, Twin Bee Lush and Travis Henry. He is right now 5-2 as a strong second choice. Number 4, Up the Credit with Art, is one that raced 57 and 4 last race, finished 3rd, so comes in off of back-to-back top 3 finishes. Up the Credit with Art and Bruce Richardson, a longer play at 15-1 that should have a chance to be in the hunt for a top 3. Not sure if the win, but can be a top 3 here. 16-1. And number 3, Dandy Idea, Robert Shepard for Bob McIntosh. A couple of runner-up finishes. 58 and 3 at Sarnia and 2 minutes at Clinton. Not quite the speed of the first couple we mentioned, and then also missed the last scheduled start due to lameness, so hasn't raced since the 28th of June. Might need a start, but it is Bob McIntosh's barn and Robert Shepard driving, so Dandy Idea is one you at least have to take a close look at, and is getting a lot of action at 9-2 on the board. Gate is rolling for the second. Classy Lane Precious, Maiden's Cove on the inside with in the center, Dandy Idea up the credit with Heart and American Rose into the outside, Twinbee Lush and Bird Dog, and the second tier is Sparkle Farkle. Field for the second at the start of the round. Maiden's Cove and Classy Lane Precious. Dandy Idea. They charge on into the turn. Classy Lane Precious on the inside. On the outside, Maiden's Cove. And coming away, position third, Dandy Idea. Then racing on the inside for his Sparkle Farkle, and then up the credit with Art. And then it is back to American Rose and Twinbee Lush and Bird Dog. And they race on to the opening quarter. Dandy Idea has the lead. Classy Lane Precious is second. Maiden's Cove is third. Sparkle Farkle is racing fourth, and then up the credit with Art and American Rose, and then Twinbee Lush and Bird Dog. And they race their way around the turn off that 28-2 opening quarter. Dandy Idea's got the lead. Classy Lane Precious is second. And racing third. Maiden's Cove is there to come off the turn. Up the credit with Art is racing on the outside, first up fourth. Up the inside is Sparkle Farkle as they now race on up to the half, and Dandy Idea is taken down into the inside, inheriting the lead. Classy Lane Precious, but now charging on the outside is Up the credit with Art. Up the credit with Art is looking to come on and clear to the front against Classy Lane Precious. Now those two share the lead. Into the backstretch, Maiden's Cove is third. The half was 59-4, and they race the backstretch. Bird Dog is getting closer now, and off stride goes Twinbee Lush. Bird Dog third, only a length and a half off the lead as they work on down the backstretch, and on the inside, Classy Lane Precious. On the outside, Up the credit with Art. Bird Dog is three wide and coming hard now. Maiden's Cove is racing fourth, and then Sparkle Farkle. And they hustle on by three quarters, 128-2. And Bird Dog and Paul McKenzie has the lead. Classy Lane Precious is second. Up the credit with Art is third. And Sparkle Farkle is three wide now and closing in a third. Three quarters, 128-2, and they turn for home. Bird Dog on down the lane. Bird Dog, Classy Lane Precious. Bird Dog wins. Classy Lane Precious second. Maiden's Cove third. And Sparkle Farkle fourth, 158-3. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 2. It is number 8, Bird Dog, a 3-year-old Art Major Bay filly owned by Chris Nickel and trained by Todd Clements. Paul McKenzie, the winning driver. It is the second win Lifetime, this year and lifetime for Bird Dog, 158 and 3. The second race payouts, number 8, Bird Dog, $21, $10, 620. 1, Classy Lane Precious, 2010 and 770. And number 2, Maiden's Cove, 220. $2 Exactor, 310.90. Dollar a try, 741.90. Dollar Superfective, 2,931.80. Here is the second race over a finish from the top. 238 657 scratch 1 4. That is 238 657 scratch 1 4. Field for race number 3 is on parade. 1, Polar Hall, Bruce Richardson for Kevin Davidson. Nice hat. Number 2, Catch Canada, Tallower for Jacques Dupont and Sylvain Deschanel. Number 3, Cena Magician, Greg Dustin for Jennifer Pinkerton. And number 4, Euclid, Travis Henry for Mark McCormick. Number 5 is Flexi, Scott Young from L. Giles. Number 6, played by Swan, Robert Shepard for Ashley Duford and Janice Duford. Number 7 is Judge Can, Scott Quilter for Bob McIntosh and CSX Stables and David Boyle. Well, fans, a field of 7 for the 3rd. Driver changes. Scott Young, 5. Robert Shepard on the 6. And Scott Coulter on the 7. Why don't we just start right there with number 7, being that he's on the screen. And also 1 to 5 on the board. Look at qualified in 57.3 at Mohawk. Now, this will be the first start of the year, but was a big-time earner last year, picking up just a little less than $4,000 a start in just 12 outings. Judge Ken is the one the fans have judged to be the best in here by quite a bit. Post 7, but at least in a more compact field, it's a little bit better the chances of getting a trip from the outside, possibly even going to the front. 1 to 5 on the board. Number 1, Polar Hall, is one that's last 2 races weren't great, but just before that, raced all the way on top of Georgian Downs to win in 57-1. Needs to race back to that. Does have 20 wins and a couple this year. Polar Hall on the inside might be able to be a threat. Look, had post 1 here 2 races ago, but that was in a tougher preferred 2-3 handicap. Now is in a lesser spot. Polar Hall and Bruce Richardson, 8-1. Number 2, Catch Canna, a winner just 2 races ago, all the way on top, also with a good post position, so can be a threat. And Catch Canna, it did race here last time out, finished 5th. Really just wasn't as big a factor at all. But Catch Canna also has been a little bit inconsistent. Every once in a while has thrown in a poor one, but also has enough good races to know that Catch Canna can be a strong player, and yet you get 24-1. That could be the sleeper value of the bunch. And number 3, Cena Magician. Well, last race, no magic, finishing 8th, but still only beaten 4 3/4. Cena Magician does have 14 wins and a couple this year. In fact, look at on the year, has made the top 3 in 7 out of 11. Cena Magician, one we could see in the top 3. And Greg Dustin driving for Jennifer Pinkerton. On the board right now, 7-1. 3rd dash, field of 7, going to post shortly. The starting gate is rolling for race number 3. It's Polar Hall, Kajkana on the inside, Cena Magician, Eucalyptus, and Flexi in the center. The outside, played by Swan and Judge Can. Field of 7, race number 3. Field for the third is at the start of the rough in Kajkana. Judge Can from the outside. Cena Magician and Eucalyptus, and along to the inside is Polar Hall. Then that is back to Flexi and played by Swan. Kajkana's got the lead as they race on into the backstretch. Judge Can is second. Off stride goes Polar Hall. Racing third, Cena Magician. Then a gap of 2 or 3. Eucalyptus is racing fourth, and Flexi is fifth, and then played by Swan is sixth, and Polar Hall is back trailing the field. Judge Can leads as they race on to the opening quarter. Judge Can, the even money favorite. Advantage of 2 lengths. Opening quarter at 28-2. And racing second, Kajkana. Cena Magician is third. And Eucalyptus is racing position fourth. And then Flexi. Field works their way off the turn and comes on towards us. And with the lead, Judge Can as they come on towards the half. Kajkana, then Cena Magician and Eucalyptus. And on the inside, fifth, Flexi moving to the outside, played by Swan. Polar Hall is back trailing after that break. 59-1 is the halftime. And Judge Can leads it for Scotty Calder. And the advantage is a length and a half. Kajkana racing on the inside second. Cena Magician is third and is going to come to the outside, but is about 2.5 lengths off the lead. And then it is Eucalyptus and played by Swan. Back further is Flexi and Polar Hall. Judge Can leads it. Cena Magician is getting closer. And then Kajkana to the inside third. Then played by Swan and Eucalyptus as they hustle on toward 3/4. Judge Can. That lead now is down to just 3/4 of a length. Cena Magician on the outside. 3/4, 128-4. Judge Cannon, Cena Magician going at it. Kajkana racing third. Off stride played by Swan. Fourth is Eucalyptus, and then fifth is Flexi. On down the stretch drive, Judge Can. Judge Cannon, Cena Magician. Judge Can continues on. The verdict is in. Judge Can is the best. Cena Magician second, and then Kajkana third, and Eucalyptus finishing fourth, 158-2. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 3. It is number 7, Judge Can, a 4-year-old Justice Hall Bay gelding, owned by Bob McIntosh and CSX Stables and Dave Boyle. Bob McIntosh is the trainer. Scotty Coulter, the winning driver. It's the first win this year, first start on the year, sixth win lifetime. Judge Ken, 158 and 2. Here are the third race payouts. So number 7, Judge Ken, 420, $3, 240. 3, Sienna Magician, 390, 292. Catch Can of 550. $2 exactor, 1040. Dollar try, 23.55. Dollar super, 74.95. Dollar pick 3, 62.90. Here is the third race. Order of finish from the top, 6324571. That's 6324571. Field for race number 4 on parade. 1, Dalliator. Greg Dustin for G for Stegan Ted Melchers. And number 2 is Barely a Secret. Brack McDonough for David O'Brien and Joyce Empey. Number 3 is Tarot. Scott Calder for David Fry. Number 4 is Cyclone Joe. Chase and Ride for Silva and Lakai. 5 is HB Patriot. Robert Shepard for Gerard Demers. Number 6, Sabo Play. Chair Plot for Bruce Goyd and Carmelo Shime. And 7, Note to Self, Hanover Austin, Sora for Ken Oliver and Milton Young. Number 8 is Come On and Get Some. Dave Duncan for Brenda Duncan. And number 9 is Prestige Sealster. Scott Young for Sean Stacy and Hudson Stanivarts and Conrad Lieber. Well, let's look at this field. We'll stay right there with 9, Prestige Sealster. Definitely off form, but dropped substantially in class, but still has to overcome the trailer post, and the recent form is not great. Does have a win this year, though, 53-4. And look, it took a mark last year, 51-1, and races out of the solid barn of Sean Stacy. But Prestige Sealster is a vulnerable 7-5 favorite just because of the form. We'll see if the overall speed. 53-4 last race at Georgian Downs, some solid speed, and did finish with a 55-2 back half. It should translate extremely well here, but still we have to see it. Number 3, Tarot, also is off form. Dropped to this class last race, but unfortunately had post position 8. Maybe from post position 3, Tarot can get going. Was a strong earner last year. Tarot and Scotty Coulter is 5-1. Number 5, HP Patriot, 4-1 on the board, and is one that shows racing in 53 at Mohawk 2 races ago, and a 52-3 back in the middle of June, but didn't fare well in those starts. But you do see a 55-1 mile here, July the 1st. So HP Patriot racing out of the solid barn of Gerard Demers with Robert Shepard driving. HP Patriot at on the board 4-1 right now. Could be a solid factor in this dash. And number 6, Sabo Play. Did play better last race at Hanover to finish 3rd. Sabo Play, it's J.R. Platt for Bruce Goy. Sabo Play is 9-1 on the board. 4th race, field of 9, going to post shortly. Gate is rolling for race number 4. Taking out positions. Dalliator, barely a secret, and Tarot on the inside. In the center, Cyclone Joe and HP Patriot. And on the outside, Sobble Play, Note to Self, Hanover, and Come On and Get Some. And the second tier, Prestige Sealster. The field for the 4th race is into the stretch. Here they come. And the field for the 4th is at the start of the round. Barely a secret in Tarot. Then Dalliator and Cyclone Joe. And from the second tier, Prestige Sealster. Now Prestige Sealster racing into the front 4. And racing 5th is Cyclone Joe. Then HP Patriot and Sobble Play. Note to Self, Hanover, and Come On and Get Some. And now Tarot has come on and taken the lead. It is Tarot who's in front. That advantage right now is about 2 1/4. Barely a secret is racing second. Dalliator is third. And then rolling 4th is Prestige Sealster, and 5th is Cyclone Joe. Then it is back to HP Patriot, and then further to Sobble Play. Note to Self, Hanover, and Come On and Get Some. They race on around the turn, and Tarot has the lead. It is Tarot and barely a secret, and Dalliator racing third as the field comes off the turn and races on towards us and popping to the outside, Prestige Sealster. Now moving quickly first over is up to third, and now is taken over second and is bearing down on Tarot. And the race on past the halftime recorded 58-1. Prestige Sealster now surging to the lead. Prestige Sealster is able to clear to the front, and Tarot is racing second. HP Patriot outside third. Barely a secret is racing fourth. Then Sobble Play and Dalliator, and back to Cyclone Joe and Note to Self, Hanover, and Come On and Get Some. And Prestige Sealster hustling on towards 3/4 has opened a nice cushion. It's about 6 lengths racing second. HP Patriot and Tarot third. Then Sobble Play and barely a secret, and Dalliator 3/4, 126-2, and Prestige Sealster now leads pretty comfortably. That leads 5 or 6. HP Patriot trying to close the gap. Off that 3/4, 126-2. They turn on down the stretch ride, and Prestige Sealster is cruising on down the lane and is going to win this one with no urging at the finish and take it over HP Patriot, a closing second. Dalliator third, and Sobble Play fourth. 155-4. Prestige Sealster. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 4, it's number 9, Prestige Sealster. 4-year-old Sunshine Beach Brown Gelding, owned by Hudson Standardbreds and Guest John Mestel Incorporated, Conrad Lieber. Sean Stacy, the trainer. Scott Young is the winning driver. It is the second win this year, 5th lifetime for Prestige Sealster. 155-4. On the board, we have a 9-5-1-6. Fourth race, mutual prices. 9 Prestige Sealster, 362.62.10. 5 HB Patriot, 422.60. 1 Dalliator, $4. $2 Exactor, $12. Dollar Try, $30.45. Dollar Superfecta, $117.45. Here is the fourth race over a finish from the top. 378 624 591. That's 378 624 591. Field 4, race number 5 is on parade. There is a number 2, Hello, It's Me, Scott Young for Connie Chisholm and David Chisholm. And number 3, King of Magic, Bruce Richardson for Gary Anderson and James Casha and Roxanne Casha and Una Casha. Number 4 is Northern Tailwind, J.R. Plot drives and trains and owns. 5 is Herb's Journey, Scott Culver, Duncan Brewer, and Randall Urquhart. And number 6, Racing Royalty, Brock McDonough for Stephen Bossens and Stephen Palermo. And number 7 is Night on the Road, Alpha Carroll for Blair Burgess and Corinne Olson Burgess. Field of 6, race number 5. We'll take a look at number 5, Herb's Journey. First back-to-back wins, and both were pretty comfortable victories. Also note that that 1-2 races ago was in this class, almost 6 lengths. So Herb's Journey right now is the one the fans have journeyed up and put all their money on, 4-5 as the favorite, and understandably so. Clearly is the one to beat. But before those last 2 was not going well, so we'll see if Herb's Journey will keep it going here. Heavy backing, 4-5. Number 4, Northern Tailwind, shows consistently good form. So if Herb's Journey is not up to it, not able to keep it rolling, Northern Tailwind would be the most logical one, I think. Although only 1 win in 9 starts this year, but has been right there in the hunt. 7 top 3s in 9 starts of the year. Northern Tailwind is 9-1. Number is 7, Night on the Road, a longer play at 25-1, but drops from Mohawk and shows some speed there. 57-3 2 races ago. Night on the Road, though, doesn't have a win in the past 2 seasons. 9 Lifetime has a bit of back class, but hasn't done all that much late. Night on the Road, 25-1. And number 2, Hello, It's Me. Well, very fine at Georgian Downs. Look at last race. Left out of post 8. And 3 wide at the quarter and came on to take the lead and stuck around for a very competitive second, and that on the heels of a third the start before it. Hello, It's Me is 7-2 on the board, and this will be just the 3rd start of the year. Look at last year, 9 out of 18 in the top 2. Hello, It's Me and Scott Young, 7-2. Right now he is the 2nd choice. It is rolling for race number 5, taking up positions. Hello, it's me, King of Magic on the inside of the center, Northern Tailwind and Herb's Journey. And to the outside, Racing Royalty and Night on the Road. It is a field of 6 for race number 5. Field for race number 5 is at the start of off. Hello, it's me, Herb's Journey, King of Magic, and then it is Northern Tailwind and Racing Royalty, and Night on the Road is back trailing the field. Hello, it's me with a lead. Advantages 2 1/4. King of Magic is second, and racing position to third right now is Herb's Journey as they race on down the backstretch. Northern Tailwind is racing fourth, and then it is Racing Royalty and Night on the Road, and on they roll to the opening quarter. Hello, it's me. Now 4 to 5 on the board is leading on past that opening quarter, and is King of Magic in the pocket. Then third, Herb's Journey, and Northern Tailwind is racing fourth, and then Racing Royalty and Night on the Road. They work their way on past that opening quarter and head on around the turn. Hello, it's me has got the lead. Opening quarter was 28-4, and second is King of Magic. Herb's Journey is third. Northern Tailwind is fourth. Then Racing Royalty, and back to Night on the Road. And they work their way on past the half into the 5/8. Hello, it's me still with a prime. And they work their way into the backstretch, and Halo, it's me, King of Magic second. Herb's Journey is racing on the outside and is moving up, and now Herb's Journey is coming on gamely and has moved up and taken over second. The half was 58-4. King of Magic is on the inside third. Racing Royalty is fourth, and Northern Tailwind is fifth. And then Night on the Road. On by 3/4, it is still Halo, it's me, Herb's Journey, a length and a quarter back with work still to do. King of Magic on the inside third, and Racing Royalty is set out now 3 wide, and then Northern Tailwind, and the field turns for home. Hello, it's me, as they come on down the stretch drive. Hello, it's me has said goodbye to the field and is going to win Herb's Journey second, King of Magic third, and then fourth goes to Racing Royalty. 158 flat for Hello, it's me. Back in front of us is the winner of race number 5. It is number 2, Hello, it's me, a 4-year-old Archangel Brown Maryland by Connie and David Chisholm. Connie Chisholm, the trainer, Scott Young with the driving double. It's the first win this year, fifth lifetime. Hello, it's me, 158 flat. The fifth race payouts number 2. Hello, it's me. 370 to 3210. 5 Herbs Journey to 4223. King of Magic 290. $2 exactor is $7.90. Dollar try 860. Dollar superfecta 29.55. Fifth race order of finish from the top is a scratch 135246. That's scratch 135246. Field for the 6th race on parade. 1 Red Hot Torch, Robert Shepard for Isabel Darvo. Number 2, Guccio's Off is Travis Henry for Steve Charlton and Kathleen Charlton. 3 is Rapidahui, Austin Sorry for Robbie Hummel. 4 is Tuxedo, Jay Harris for Terry Gillette and Triple S Equine. 5 is Radical Roy, Brett McDonald for Kyle Reibling and TJ Stable. Number 6, No Cuts, Butts, and Coconuts. Number 7, it's Windsong Ophelia next door for Bud Sinclair and Jerry Van Bokel. And 8 is Goldie Rocket, Paul McKenzie for Denise Ball. Let's take a look at this field. We'll start with number 3, Rapidahui. And wow, things have gone nicely of late for Rapidahui. A couple of seconds and a win here. And look at 3 post 1s. No wonder things have gone well. Now gets post 3, so another good post position. Now only 1 win on the year, but definitely racing well of late. As sent up by Robbie Hummel. Rapidahui, 7-2 on the board. There's not much to knock on the recent form on this one. Number 7, Windsong Ophelia, racing well, has to deal with an outside post position, and one that prefers to leave a bunch. We'll see how Windsong Ophelia deals with the outside post. 10-1 on the board. Number 5, Radical Roy. Did not fare well in the last couple races, but just before that was solid here, second beaten at neck. The overall season, though, isn't great. Was having a good year last year, just hasn't gotten rolling as a 4-year-old. Radical Roy. This will be the first start for Kyle Reibling. We'll see if Kyle has the key for Radical Roy. Brett McDonald driving once again. Radical Roy, 10-1 on the board. And number 6, No Coconuts, and Dennis Duford. This one missed the last scheduled start here due to sickness, so has been off since the end of June. But that last race was a winning effort from off the pace, a very fine performance. No Cuts, but Coconuts, or something close to that, is 22-1 on the board. It is rolling for race number 6, Red Hot Torch in Guccio's office with Rapidahui on the inside. Of the center, Tuxedo and Radical Roy. To the outside, No Coconuts and Windsong Ophelia and Goldie Rocket. Field for the 6th race is at the start off. Guccio's office made a break in stride. Also off stride is Radical Roy. Red Hot Torch gets out well. Rapidahui is second away as the field works their way on around the turn. Then Tuxedo is racing on the inside third. And fourth is Windsong Ophelia. Then it is back to Goldie Rocket, and back further is No Coconuts. They roll on to the opening quarter. Red Hot Torch has got the lead. Advantages 2.5. Rapidahui is second. Tuxedo is third. And Windsong Ophelia racing fourth, and then Goldie Rocket. On they race their way past the opening quarter in 29-1. And Red Hot Torch has a lead of a couple of lengths. Racing second, Rapidahui. Tuxedo is positioned third. Windsong Ophelia looks at things from fourth as they come off the turn and race on towards us. And then it is back further to Goldie Rocket. And then the 6th horse and then Radical Roy. They race their way on past the half off that 29-1 opening quarter. And it is Red Hot Torch who's got the lead. Rapidahui is racing second. Tuxedo third. Windsong Ophelia is positioned fourth. And Goldie Rocket fifth. On down the backstretch they go off that 58-4 halftime. And Red Hot Torch leads it. Rapidahui is racing second, Tuxedo third. Only 3 off the lead. And fourth is Windsong Ophelia. And then it is Goldie Rocket. And they race their way to 3/4 off that 58-4 halftime. Red Hot Torch with the lead. But Tuxedo on the outside is getting closer now. And is only about 1.25 lengths from the front. Inside third, Rapidahui. Windsong Ophelia fourth and Goldie Rocket fifth. 3/4, 128-3. And Red Hot Torch leads as they race their way to the top of the stretch. Tuxedo on the outside. Rapidahui on the inside is third. And Windsong Ophelia is racing fourth. Red Hot Torch on the inside. Rapidahui up the inside wins it. Red Hot Torch was second. Tuxedo third. Windsong Ophelia fourth. 158-4. Rapidahui. Fans, the inquiry sign will go up pertaining to number 3, Rapidahui, and a possible pylon violation on the final turn. Please hold all mutual tickets. Wheeling back in front of us, the unofficial winner of race number 6, number 3, Rapidahui, 4-year-old Don't You Forget It Bay Gelding. Owned by Robbie Hummel, who's also the trainer. Austin Sorey is the winning driver. Second win this year, 7th lifetime. Rapidahui, 158-4. fans, the judges ruling that number 3, Rapanahui, did not violate the pylon regulations. The inquiry signed down. The 6th race payouts. Number 3, Rapanahui, pays $530, $250, and $230. 1, Red Hot Torch, $250, $230. And number 4, Tuxedo, $510. $2 exactor, $9. Dollar try, $43.50. Dollar high five, $988.75. Dollar win for is $42.50. Sixth race order of finish from the top, 281-36745. That's 281-36745. Field for race number 7 on parade. One Innocent Kiss, Nick Stewart for Ryan Stewart and Bernie Klaser. Number 2 on the minute mark. Jay Harris for Jean-Guy Beliveau and Kimberly Mark. 3 is Hamac Sabrina. It's Travis Henry for Pam Forkey and Don Schuldeis. 4 is Wildcat Magic. Brett McDonough for Brenda Duncan and Daniel Walker. 5 is Betty's Bay. Scott Young for Mel Giles and Inglewood Stables. Number 6 is Moramapo. Jason Ryan for John Kennedy and Ralph and Sandra Pitt. Number 7 is OK Jasmine. J.R. Plot for Stefan LeBlanc and Pierre Minot. 8 is Release the Baby. Ross Batten drives and trains for Carter Wright and Caleb Wright. And 9 is Alphabet Queen. Austin Story for Scott McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst. Field of 9, race number 7. Let's get a look at this field for race number 7. We'll start with number 9, Alphabet Queen. And Alphabet Queen is one that's going to move down substantially in class and is a bit off form. But at this level, you should see Alphabet Queen having a pretty good chance to finish with position A at the finish. 4 to 5 on the board. Now, the problem will be the trailer post getting the trip. Doesn't look like there's a ton of gate speed down to the inside, but you can often be fooled by that. Alphabet Queen, 4 to 5 on the board. Number 7, OK Jasmine. Last race was better, was okay, finished 4th, but has a tough post assignment, but has been racing from off the pace the last 3. OK Jasmine dropped down to this class last race. That helped the step forward. OK Jasmine looking to continue another step forward, 7 to 1. Number 6, Mora Mapo. One that comes in off of back-to-back wins, one at Clinton and one at Hanover. In fact, 4 consecutive top 2s. And a little tougher here, but Mora Mapo brings the form in. You get 25 to 1, though, because it's a step up in class for Mora Mapo. And number 3, Hamac Sabrina and Travis Henry off a 3rd at Clinton last start. 3 wins on the year. And Hamac Sabrina has got a good post position and should be able to be a factor. And yet you're looking at 14 to 1. Well, with 1 to 2 on the board for 9 Alphabet Queen. Now 3 to 5. It's driving up the price in all others. If you're shopping around for one, you got just a couple of minutes to find it. 9 Alphabet Queen is 3 to 5 as the favorite. It is rolling for race number 7, taking up their positions. Innocent Kiss and on the minute mark with Halbrack Sabrina. In the center, Wildcat Magic and Betty's Bay. To the outside, Moramapo. OK Jasmine, Release the Baby. And the second tier, Alphabet Queen. The field for the 7th race is at the start of the robin. Innocent Kiss will get out well with Moramapo to the outside. And OK Jasmine. Then on the minute mark, and Alphabet Queen. The field works around that first turn. Innocent Kiss has got the lead. Racing second on the minute mark, and then Moramapo to the outside. Alphabet Queen is fourth away. Then OK Jasmine is fifth, and racing sixth is Halbrack Sabrina. Then it is back to Wildcat Magic and Betty's Bay. And Release the Baby is trailing the field. And on they race to the opening quarter. Moramapo at 24-1 is going to come on and get the lead. On the minute mark now is driving on the outside, and Innocent Kiss is on the inside third. Alphabet Queen is racing fourth, and then fifth is OK Jasmine. In front of Halbrack Sabrina, 28-2 was the opening quarter. As the field works off the turn on the minute mark, is going to clear to the front. And now here comes Alphabet Queen. And it is on the minute mark, and Alphabet Queen and Moramapo, then Innocent Kiss, and on the outside, OK Jasmine, and then it is Halbrack Sabrina and Wildcat Magic. Back to the trailing pair, Betty's Bay, and then Release the Baby. 57-2 is the halftime. On the minute mark's got the lead. Alphabet Queen on the outside grinding is only about a neck from the front now. And then OK Jasmine's on the outside third. Moramapo's racing fourth, and then Halbrack Sabrina and Innocent Kiss, and then it is Wildcat Magic. Betty's Bay and Release the Baby on the outside. They hustle on to three quarters, and it is Alphabet Queen. Alphabet Queen. OK Jasmine on the outside is bearing down on Alphabet Queen now. Alphabet Queen with position A, but on the outside, OK Jasmine now is right alongside. Three quarters, 127-2. And the field is racing to the top of the stretch. OK Jasmine on the outside is more than OK. Has come on to get a slim lead. On the inside, Alphabet Queen is trying to fight back. OK Jasmine and Alphabet Queen dueling on down the lane. OK Jasmine on the outside is going to come on by and win. Alphabet Queen was second. Halbrack Sabrina third, and Wildcat Magic fourth. 156 flat. OK Jasmine. Wheeling back in front of us is the winner of race number 7. It is number 7, OK Jasmine, a 6-year-old rock and roll heaven bay mare, owned by a number of company in Pierre Minot. Stéphane Larocque's the trainer. J.R. Plot, the winning driver. Third win this year, 21st lifetime. OK Jasmine, 156 flat. The seventh race. Mutual payout, 7 OK Jasmine. 880, 450, 459 Alphabet Queen, 350, 393 Hamac Sabrina, 530. $2 exactor, $33 dollar try, 72.40. $5 superfected, 342.30. Here is the seventh race order finish from the top. 152. field for race number 8 is on parade. Number 1 is Velour to Bank. Jonathan Lapointe for Stephanie Lapointe. Number 2 is Lucky Johanna. Scott Quinn for Patrick Shepard and Triple S Equine. Number 3 is PC Glide Line. Scott Young for Peter Clements. 4 is King for Life. Bruce Richardson for Peter Irwin and Joe Coffey. Number 5 is Bedealin. Travis Henry for Mark McCormick. Number 6, CD Max. George Ketros for Gary Mahan and David Williamson and Paul Mahan. Number 7 is Royal Peach. Aaron Byron for Dave Byron and Craig Walwyn and Dave Candlin. And number 8 is Latte Dante. Dave Boughton for Don Lindsay and Paul Lindsay. Field of 8, race number 8. Let's take a look at this field. We'll start by number 7, Royal Peach, who does show improving form, but has to deal with an outside post position. The last few races has been getting off the gate very well. Royal Peach, though, is one that might be able to overcome. It's a pretty balanced looking group. Royal Peach doesn't have a top 2 finish, though, this year. A couple of wins last year. As a 2-year-old, Royal Peach is 9-2 on the board. Number 5, B. Dealin. One that, well, has had some problems staying flat. B. Dealin has enough ability to be a winner, but is definitely going to need to be very cautious early on because the breaks have all come early in the race. And B. Dealin is one that qualified in 2:03.3 with a 30-3 solid final quarter. B. Dealin is right now 9-1 on the board. Turcan Re-driving. Number 3, PC Glide Line. Well, post 8 last race and went to the front. Now did tail off in the late going. This will be just the 4th start of the year. This one has just 1 win in the last year and a half or so. 1 win in 12 starts. PC Glide Line lightly raced out of the solid barn of Peter Clements. PC Glide Line and Scott Young is the 5-2 favorite. And number 8, Latte Dante is one that finished 4th last race, has to deal with an outside post. Was a very good earner last year. So far this year in limited action, Latte Dante has yet to fire and is 9-1, now 10-1. A fairly open field, but number 3, PC Glide Lines getting the favorite status right now at 5-2, a lukewarm favorite. Gate is rolling for race number 8. Shaking up positions, Velour to back and Lucky Johanna on the inside with PC Glide Line. In the center, King for Life and B. Dealin. And to the outside, CD Max and Royal Peach and Latte Dante. Field of 8, race number 8. Here they come. Field 4, race number 8 is at the start of the rough, and PC Glide Line off stride is King for Life. Then Velour to Bank is down to the inside. They press on around the turn. Velour to Bank has got the lead now. PC Glide Line and Lucky Johanna now. Lucky Johanna is second and PC Glide Line is third. And Royal Peach is racing fourth. And then it is back to King for Life and CD Max and Latte Dante. They race on to the opening quarter. And driving up now, Lucky Johanna and Scotty Coulter has got the lead. Velour to Bank is racing second. Then a gap of 5 or 6 in PC Glide Line third. And Royal Peach is racing fourth. And then it is B. Dealin and CD Max and Latte Dante. And the field works around the turn. Lucky Johanna and Scotty Coulter with the front. 28-3 is the opening quarter. Velour to Bank is second. PC Glide Line with a seat on the inside third as they come off the turn. And now PC Glide Line is going to angle to the outside and come first up. And is being followed by B. Dealin. Royal Peach is fifth on the inside. Halftime, 1 minute, 1/5. Then it is back to Latte Dante and CD Max. On into the backstretch they go. And it is Lucky Johanna with the prime. Lucky Johanna, PC Glide Line to the outside now. Has come on and taken second. Velour to Bank is racing third. B. Dealin is fourth, and fifth is Royal Peach, and then CD Max and Latte Dante. And the field hustles on to 3/4. Lucky Johanna has a lead of about 2 1/4. Velour to Bank is racing second. PC Glide Line third. And Royal Peach is racing fourth. Then B. Dealin and CD Max. Off 3/4, 1:30-1. Lucky Johanna continues. Velour to Bank is second. PC Glide Line to the outside third. And Royal Peach is wheeled out. They come on down the stretch drive. Lucky Johanna. Lucky Johanna up the inside. Velour to Bank. Lucky Johanna, though, cruising at the finish, is going to win. Velour to Bank second. Grabbing third was CD Max. And Royal Peach was fourth. 2-1 and 2. Lucky Johanna. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 8. It's number 2, Lucky Johanna, for your large Angel Brown Bear. Owned by Triple S Equine. Patrick Shepard, the trainer. Scotty Coulter, the winning driver. Second win this year, 5th lifetime. Lucky Johanna, 2-1 and 2. Eighth race payouts. Number 2, Lucky Johanna, $8.20, $5.10, $3.70. 1, Velour to Bank, $29 and $10.40, and 6, CD Max, $6. $2 exactor, $133.60. $1 try, $491.70. And a 20-cent super, $1,465.52. Ka-ching. Eighth race over a finish from the top is a 215-863-47. That is 215-863-47. Field 4, race number 9 is on parade. 1 is West Beach, Scott Quilter for Martin, LaChance and LaChance Racing and Dragon Racing. Number 2, Lifelong Dream, Robert Shepard for Greg Merlot. And number 3 is Ball Fast, Scott Young for Sean Stacy and Steve Klonowski. Number 4 is Top Royal, Jay Harris for Randy Henry and Bryden Farms. Number 5, Tillicum, Jenny St. Pierre for Tiffany Staley. Number 6, War Philly, Frank McDonough for Jack Powell and Bradley Powell. And number 7 is PL Lightning, Austin Surrey for Corey Johnson and Mike Goldberg. 8, Rideaway Shark, Travis Henry for Scott McNiven and Kimberly McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst. At 9 is So Awesome, J.R. Platt for Patrick Shepard and Robert Woodburn. Field of 9, race number 9. Let's look at this field, starting with number 1, West Beach, and one that raced in the preferred 3 class 2 races ago. Very competitive second, beaten ahead right here. And then tried a little bit tougher class last race here and finished 3rd. So those are 2 pretty solid miles to look at. West Beach inside post, Scotty Coulter looking for the hat trick. 2-1, a definite contender for the win. Number 3, Ball Fast, is one that raced in the preferred 2 class last race at Georgian Downs and only finished 4th. But you do see this one facing a tough company at Mohawk, and you do see 51-3 2 races ago. So Ball Fast is one that could play ball pretty nicely with this group. A further drop in class, Ball Fast is 4-1. Scott Young for Sean Stacy. Number 4, Top Royal, had been racing reasonably well, but that last race in the class above this one from post 7, never really a factor, but now moves down. And if you look back to the last time this one raced in the preferred 3 class, how about July 1st, a winner by almost 5 lengths. Top Royal, big threat to come out on top, and he's 5-2 on the board. And number 9, So Awesome, well, wasn't awesome last race, but he is one that has a lot of back class. Was a big earner last year as a 3-year-old, earning more than $215,000. So Awesome could like the class drop. So Awesome, though, the trailer post could make it more complicated. That's why you're getting 11-1, as well as that last race not being great. Field of 9, race number 9, going to post shortly. Gate is rolling for race number 9, West Beach. Lifelong Dream and Ball Fast on the inside of the center. Top Royal until they come to the outside. War Philly, PL Lightning, and Right Away Shark. Second tier, So Awesome. It is a field of 9 for race number 9. And the field is out to start of the off. West Beach leaving with Ball Fast and Top Royal. So Awesome from the second tier is getting out well. Right on the back of West Beach. West Beach has got the lead. So Awesome is filling the pocket and racing third. Ball Fast and then Top Royal will get to the pylons, racing fourth in front of Lifelong Dream. Then it's back to the come on War of Philly and the trailing pair PL Lightning and Right Away Shark. West Beach has got the lead for Scotty Holder. Advantage is a length and a half, and So Awesome is getting a good trip. They hustle on by the opening quarter, and Ball Fast is racing third. Top Royal is fourth in line, and then it is Lifelong Dream until it comes. War of Philly, PL Lightning, and Right Away Shark 27-3 the opening quarter. West Beach has the lead. It is West Beach as they come off the turn. Now Top Royal comes to the outside to challenge first over. And So Awesome is getting an awesome trip. Ball Fast to the inside. Lifelong Dream gets a little closer on the outside. Now is taken over fourth as Ball Fast is fifth to the inside. Then Telecom is sixth. Halftime 57-2. War of Philly seventh and PL Lightning and Right Away Shark. They work into the backstretch. West Beach with the lead. West Beach Top Royal on the outside is a length and a half back. So Awesome filling the pocket as they work on down the backstretch out that 57-2 half, and Lifelong Dream is racing second over fourth, and Ball Fast is fifth to the inside. Then Telecom is sixth and seventh is War of Philly. Then it is back to PL Lightning and Right Away Shark, and they race on by three quarters. West Beach with the lead still. Three quarters, 125-3. West Beach, Top Royal, So Awesome getting a trip. And on the inside, Ball Fast, and then it is Lifelong Dream until it comes. West Beach as they come on down the lane. So Awesome off the trip is trying to challenge. West Beach marches on. So Awesome on the outside. West Beach and So Awesome as they come to the finish. It is close. West Beach, So Awesome. And then Ball Fast and Top Royal 155-1. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 1. Race number 9, it's number 1 West Beach, a 4-year-old Some Beach Somewhere Bay Mare owned by LaChance Racing and Dragon Racing. Martin LaChance, the trainer. Scotty Calder, 3 on the evening for the 10 Tornado. Scotty Calder taking a West Beach victory in 155-1. Second win this year, fifth lifetime. Ninth race payouts. One West Beach for 30 to 80 to 10. Nine So Awesome 1060 and 450. Four Top Royal 240. $2 exactor is 77.60. Dollar try 92.85. Dollar super 209.55. Ninth race order finish from the top is 194-356-782. That is 194-356-782. Field 4, race number 10 is on parade. 1, Magical Albert. Jay Harris for Anthony Beaton and David Lumsden. Number 2 is another great pick. Ross Batten drives and trains for Dr. Paul Rutherford. Number 3, Shadow Margot, Nick Stewart for Vic Putty and Limco Incorporated, and Dr. John Tobin. And 4 is Hidden Potential, Scott Young for John Pentland and VMB Stable. Number 5, Blue Moose, Robert Shepard for Isabel Darvo. Number 6, Dream Fair BJ, Alfie Carroll for Jody Cullen and John Lamers. And 7, Weatherly, J.B. Renault for Julie Walker and Murray Ferguson Jr. Number 8, Devil's Peak, Chair Plot for Bruce Goyt and Carmelo Shime. And number 9, Side Hill Gouger, Jason Ryan for Melissa Lamoureux. Field of 9, 10th and final dash. Number 5, Blue Moose, one that was a winner here just 2 races ago. Now moved up to this class last race and 6th, but beaten only 2.5 and still a decent enough mile. 13-time winner last year was Blue Moose and looked really good in victory 2 races ago. Should have a chance to get back to that form here. Blue Moose is currently on the board right now at 9-2. One that doesn't leave a lot, so depends on a fair amount of pace. Blue Moose and Robert Shepard now 6-1. Number 1, Magical Albert. Definitely one that can provide the pace all the way on top. Last about 54-3, a career, rather a season's best mile. Magical Albert off of that one, and with post position 1, want to guess where Jay Harris might be headed early in this one? Magical Albert and Jay Harris looking for a little deja vu. 4-5, the favorite. Number 6, Dreamfair BJ. Well, is one that hasn't raced since the 12th of March, the first start off of the long layoff, but is sent out by the powerful barn of Jody Collins. Alpha Carroll driving, and this one did qualify reasonably well and does show March the 9th, 51-2 at Mohawk. Has more than $250,000 earned lifetime. It took a sub-50 mark. In fact, last year took a season's mark of 150. Dreamfair BJ has some serious wheels. We'll see if he's ready to rock, and is 8-5, getting second choice status. And number 3, Shadow Margot, a winner at Hanover 2 races ago. Didn't like things at Mohawk last race, so now we'll come back to a half-mile track, and does show racing here one start July the 8th in this class, but outside post and wasn't really able to get to going all that well. Shadow Margot from post position 3. We'll see if he can use the gate speed that he used at Hanover 2 races ago. Shadow Margot, you get a price though, 25-1 off that 9th last race, beaten 13 lengths. 10th race of Field of 9, going to post shortly. is rolling for race number 10. Magical Albert, another great pick, and Shadow Marco on the inside of the center. Hidden Potential and Blue Moose to the outside. Dreamer, BJ, Weatherly, and Devil's Peak. Second tier, Side Hill Gouger. And they've reached the start. And they're off, and it is Magical Albert on the inside, getting out quickest of all. Also out well, Shadow Marco down to the inside, another great pick in fourth ways, Hidden Potential. On the inside fifth, as they work into the backstretch, is Side Hill Gouger, and then it is Blue Moose and Dreamfair, BJ and Weatherly and Devil's Peak, and they race on to the opening quarter. Magical Albert has a lead of 2 1/4. Shadow Marco is racing second. Another great pick is third. Then racing fourth is Hidden Potential. Side Hill Gouger is fifth in front of Blue Moose, who's back there in sixth. The trailing three, Dreamfair, BJ, Weatherly, and Devil's Peak. 28 seconds the opening quarter. And Magical Albert has the lead as they race off the turn. And the field comes on towards us. Magical Albert, Shadow Marco racing second. Another great pick is third. And Hidden Potential fourth. And then Side Hill Gouger. Blue Moose is starting to move on the outside. And now popping out from fourth. There goes Hidden Potential. 56-3. Solid half into the backstretch. Magical Albert leading the way. Shadow Marco is second. Hidden Potential is flashing that potential now. And is moving up and is taken third and is closing, and Blue Moose is looming on the outside second over fourth. Another great pick is racing fifth, and then Dreamfair, BJ, and then Side Hill Gouger and Weatherly, and back to Devil's Peak. 3/4 won, 25-2. Magical Albert, Hidden Potential is only ahead from the front, and Blue Moose looms from third. Shadow Marco's been getting the trip, and Dreamfair, BJ is solid wide in closing ground. On down the stretch drive from Magical Albert. Magical Albert is game to the finish and wins it. Hidden Potential was second, then finishing third, Dreamfair, BJ, and fourth is between Blue Moose and Shadow Marco. 154-2. Magical Albert. On the board, we have a 14653. Wheeling back in front of us, number 1, Magical Albert. Magical Albert is a 6-year-old Mach 3 bay gelding, owned by David Lumsden of Ancaster, trained by Anthony Beaton. And the winning drive, J. Bradley Harris, the Green Arrow. 154-2, a career, a correction, a season's best. J. Bradley Harris in the 10th. The 10th race of payouts, 1 Magical Albert, $433 for Hidden Potential, $15.690, and 6 Dreamfair BJ, $320, pick $351.10, the dollar win for $510.30. $2 exactor, $49.10. Dollar try, $177.30. $2 double, $22. And the dollar high five, $2,146. The 10th race order of finish from the top is a 165-243-798. That's 165-243-798. Well, fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this. What day is today? Wednesday. I'm off tomorrow. Hello, Coach. Our next live racing day is this coming Friday, post time 6:30 p.m. Go Maple Leafs.